Well, John, they reckon Pav should be All-Australian captain. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he's a great leader down at the club here, and when you need someone to stand up on the field, he's always the one to put his hand up and lead by the front. So if he gets the job, it's fantastic for him. He's had a great season, so good luck.
Yeah, the work from back line last weekend, you had numbers pushing back all the time, helping you out, and you just continually intercept the ball. Must have given you great confidence as the game went, that it's coming in, but it's going straight back out.
Yeah, it's great. It's always great to have a bit of help down there with the midfield and forwards pushing down and chopping a few of the leads off. But we've worked really hard over the last couple of weeks, and we did leading into the game. We did miss Luke out on the track, and we knew we were going to be without one of the best players in the competition. So we got together and as backmen and we wanted to stand up and match it against one of the best teams in the AFL. So thought we'd done our job on the weekend, and hopefully we can carry it on this week.
How many challenges with some pretty good key tools that Adelaide have got? Tell us about your opinions of Walker and Tippett.
Oh, they're great players. I think Walker played really well last week, and Tippett's he's a man mountain. So we'll have players to play on them, and as a unit we'll work together and help each other out, and hopefully the midfielders can get down and help out.
John, Zach Dawson's coming for a bit of criticism. He obviously hasn't been one of those ones that just copped it even from his own fans. What has he brought the team, that defensive group this year?
I guess he's come with Ross and in his game plan. He knows all the game plan that Ross has given us this year. So I guess Zach's one of those players that can shut down one of the key forwards, and he doesn't need to touch the ball. But if he does his job on those key forwards, it's that's his that's a pass in my book. So I think that Zach's done his work this year, and hopefully he can just carry it on this week.
Do you think it's been unfair, and how does he handle it? What sort of character is he to just get on with the job?
Yeah, I do feel sorry for players out there that cop it from the supporters and the public out there. But Zach's been great. He's taken it on the chin, and he's just moved on. And you can see on the weekend's performance, he stood up for the team and he played his role.
Seems like his spoiling is one of his strengths. You almost expect the ball to come to ground whenever it is there behind that.
Yeah, always. He's really strong in engaging with the opponent, and if he can get a fist in there, we'll have numbers down at the fall of the ball and stopping their crumbers. So we can work around Zach, and we know that he'll play his role, and we all the other defenders just got to chip in and do their part.
In terms of his character, what's he like around the club? Is he a joker? Is he quite serious?
Oh no, he's a great bloke. He brings a lot of experience around to the club as well. He's played in a lot of finals games, and so if you want to have a chat about that, he's happy to pass that on. So he's a funny character as well. He walks around with his headphones on, away games on the bus and that. So he's great to have around.
Last weekend, as a grand final player, was he a real setting influence on the back line going in?
He the meetings leading into the game, he voiced his opinion and what he thought was the best way to go about playing on these great players in Geelong. So he'll be another one. He'll be putting his hand up to play on the key forwards again this week, and I know without a doubt he'll do his job for the team.
Michael, you must have been happy the way Alex slotted into that back line unit as well.
Yeah, he's worked really hard in the waffle. He's been in really good form for Claremont, so he deserved his game on the weekend, and hopefully he can just carry on with that form. And he knows that he's got to play a big role for the team this week, and like Zach, I'll back them in to do the job. So
obviously Luke and Alex have different strengths. How did it change with Alex coming into the team in terms of structure or who rebounds and whatnot?
I guess you see Sauce's game on the weekend. He shut down Pozzielli most of the game, and then when he had time to fly over and chuck a fist in for the spoil, he put his body on the line. So he took it with two hands, and he hopefully can just carry it on this week.
Yeah, McFarlane's renowned for rebounding from defence. Is the onus more on you now to provide that now that Luke's in there?
I guess that's the whole group. We know that we're missing a great leader down there. But, everyone's got to put their hand up and I guess fill Luke's shoes.
How far away is Luke, Jono? If he gets through this week, do you think he might be a chance, say, for Hawthorn?
Yeah, hopefully. He's been doing a lot of running at the moment, testing out that hammy. So yeah, hopefully week after.
You've had a couple of key players last time you played Adelaide. One of them's sitting over there in the room. How important is it going to have? How important is he going to be to this team this week compared to the last time you played him? And you obviously missed him.
Yeah, we missed a bit of a drive in the midfield and up forward. So Fifey brings a lot of that and a bit of pace around the ball. So I know they'll be working hard to get the I guess the setups and the structures right and I guess keep the ball in our forward half away from their key forwards. So hopefully the boys will do their job.
Once again, just not really related to the game, but Jack Anthony, obviously with Collingwood, would have known John McCarthy. Has he been impacted at all in the partnership by what happened yesterday? Yeah,
I spoke to Jack yesterday. He was a bit down yesterday. He said he was pretty close with him, and I'm actually feeling for Jack at the moment, and it's a sad time for I guess Port Adelaide Footy Club and his family, and I guess the whole AFL community. So I'm actually feeling for the family.
It's a lot of footy clubs, blokes in the ring, different clubs and stuff. What do you do to try and help out in those situations?
Well, for Jack, you just got to get around and I guess if he wants to talk about it, talk with him and just settle him down and I guess stuff like that. So we got people set up at the club if anyone needs to talk to people about it, and I'm guessing that other clubs will have the same thing.